Results of round one for the 2018 CMRA season coming up on this episode of Partee Racing Reloaded. This episode is brought to you by BrakeTech Bracing Brakes. Always quality, always performance. And Von Hertel Racing Services. Whether it's routine maintenance or a full custom suspension, Von Hertel has what you need to win. Hello everyone and welcome to round one results of Motorsports Ranch Houston. Our class sponsors for this season are F2 Expert, Century Trucks and Vans. C Superstock Expert is South Central Race Center. Formula 1 600cc is P1 Racing. The 500 Superstock Endurance, Von Hertel Racing Services. And E Superstock Endurance is Road and Track Suspension. We have a lot to cover, so let's get started. Take a look at their track stats for MSR Houston. Location Angleton, Texas, 2.38 miles in distance, 17 turns. Race direction for this race is clockwise, and the record is held by Eddie Thornton with a 1:31.844. First up is Saturday Sprints and Endurance Series. Race number 1 kicks off with the mini and ultra lightweight. Formula 6 going to Cody Kitchens, and Formula 7 going to Trey Russo. Race number 2, E Superstock Expert. Top 3, Jay Newton, Kyle Fox, Jordan Pence. Rounded out by Jim Witten, Manny Polis, Isaac Bauman, Becca Harvey, and John McKenzie. Race number 2 also had E Superstock Novice. Top 3, Dean Webster, Jake Boatwright, Colin McDaniel, and Philip Patterson. Race number 3, Junior Motard in Formula 8. Junior Motard going to David Roth Jr. Formula 8, Caleb Wood. Race number 4, 500 Superbike. Top 3, Jesse Smart, Bubba Russo, and Carl Eason. Race number 4 also had ultra lightweight GP Expert. Top 3, Jay Newton, Rad McNaught, Chris Lilgard, followed by Kyle Fox, Jim Witten, Erica Muse, Becca Harvey, Craig Hasselman, and John Whitfield. Race number 4 also had ultra lightweight GP Novice. Your top 3, Casey Skolton, Rusty Grant, Shane Garantano, rounded out by Jonathan Rocha, Patrick Brennan, Mark Lopez, and Kyle Pointer. Race number 5, Junior Motard in Formula 8. Junior Motard goes to David Roth Jr., Formula 8 to Caleb Wood. Race number 6, 500 Classic, goes to Bubba Russo, Wiley Clark, and David Doms. Your top 10 for 500 Superstock: Jesse Smart, Rad McNaught, Craig Hasselman take the top 3, followed by Erica Muse, Blake Martin, Patrick Brennan, Mark Lopez, Kyle Pointer, Scott McDaniel, and Scott Martin. Rounding out your 500 Superstock grid is Carl Eason, Ashley Azar, John Whitfield, and Josh Rodriguez. Race number 6, E Superbike Expert results. Top 3, Jay Newton, Kyle Fox, Becca Harvey, followed by Jim Witten, Jordan Pence, Isaac Bowman, Manny Polis, and John McKenzie. E Superbike Novice in Race 6, top 3, Shane Garantano, Jake Boatwright, Dean Webster, Colin McDaniel, Philip Patterson, and Steve Wilson. Race number 7 is the Team 60 event. Your top three is Lilligard and Muse, Grant Skolton, Fox Witten, followed by McRae, Mendoza, McDaniel, and Martin Rocha. Also, rest of Team 60 is Webster Wilson and Hasselman Whitfield. Race number 8 brought us the Championship Endurance Series. Top 3, BT Racing, Pretty Hate Machine, JRS Racing, followed by Berquist Law Firm, ST2, and D's Nuts. Finishing out your grid, you've got Monkey Moto, AGV Sport, No Shenanigans, G Baby Racing, The Skid Marks, Dog Racing, and Altus Motorsports. And here come your Sunday sprints. Race number 1 is the Superstock Expert and Classic. Your top 3, Daniel Adams, Jim Witten, and Jesse Smart, followed by Isaac Bowman, Rob McNaught, Cosmo Hertel, and Travis Pence. Classic goes to Danny Dominguez. Also in race number 1 is the Superstock Novice. Top 2 is Chandler Slagle and Robert Harmon. Race number 2 is B Superstock Expert. Top 3 is Jay Newton, Alan Phillips, Michael Klessel, followed by Cody Mecklenburg, Kyle Fox, Shane Smith, Cooper McDonald, Taylor Lambert, Brandy Cox, and Walter Walker. Rounding out B Superstock Expert is Jay Bullard, Jojo Anya, and Alonzo Contreras. Also in race number 2 is the B Superstock Novice class. Top 3 is David Gonzalez, Breen Schoonover, Casey Skolton, David Hildebrand, and William Cooper. Next up is race number 3, F2 and F3. F2 Novice goes to Chandler Slagle. In the F3 class, your top 3 is Jesse Smart, Rab McNaught, Cosmo Hertel, followed by Jarrett Martin and Joseph Guerrera. Race number 4 is C Superstock Expert. Your top 3, Jay Newton, Alan Phillips, Michael Klessel, followed by Kevin Randall, Kyle Fox, Shane Smith, Alonzo Contreras, Cooper McDonald, Jay Bullard, and Jojo Anya. Rounding out the field, you've got Dalton Turner, Andrew Abel, and Jordan Pence. Race number 5 is Formula 40 Lightweight Expert and Novice. Top 3 Expert, Shane Adams, Daniel Adams, David Fellio, and with Novice is Robert Harmon. Next up is race number 6, a Superbike Expert. Top 3 Dustin Dominguez, Alan Phillips, Joseph Caruso, followed by Paul Garcia, Jeff Offit, Luis Guvella, Cody Mecklenburg, Stephen Shakespeare, Brandy Cox, and Sean Randall. Rounding out a Superbike Expert is Ben Jones and Casey Lewis. Race number 7 is a Superbike Novice. Your top 3 is Ronnie Grove, Breen Schoonover, William Cooper, followed by Mike Boyce and Brian Millsap. Race number 8 is C Superbike Expert. Your top 3 is Jay Newton, Alan Phillips, Michael Klessel, Kyle Fox takes 4th, Cooper McDonald, Taylor Lambert, Shane Smith, Jay Bullard, Dalton Turner, and Ken Matthews. Rounding out your grid, Jordan Pence, Andrew Abel, Jojo Anya, and Kevin Randall. Race number 9, the F2 Expert. Top 3 is Sean Adams, Danny Dominguez, Isaac Bauman, followed by Jim Witten, David Fellio, Travis Pence, and Daniel Adams. Race number 10 is Formula 1 Expert. Your top 3 is Dustin Dominguez, Paul Garcia, Joseph Caruso, followed by Jeff Offit, Cody Mecklenburg, Luis Gavea, Steven Shakespeare, Alonso Contreras, Casey Lewis, and Pete Martinez. Finishing out race 10, you've got Jordan Pence. Race number 11 is provisional novice heavyweight. Your top three: Ronnie Grove, Wesley Wrightson, Andre McCullen, followed by Maverick Clayton, Dustin Chacon, Andy Rudkiss, and Min Nguyen. Race number 11 also had provisional novice lightweight. Your top three: Jeff Rossi, David Hawes, and Andrew Forsyth. Race number 12 is Formula 40 heavyweight and middleweight expert. Your heavyweight top three: Jeff Offutt, Luis Gavea, Stephen Shakespeare, followed by David Fellio and Pete Martins. Middleweight top three: Kyle Fox, Danny Dominguez, Ken Matthews, followed by Jodio Anya and Andrew Abel. Race number 12 also had the Formula 40 heavyweight, middleweight novice. Heavyweight top three: Breen Schoonover, Mike Boyce, Brian Millsap, followed by Michael DeSimone. Middleweight: John Bell and Charles Klee. Next up is race 13, B Superbike Expert. Your top three is Jay Newton, Cody Mecklenburg, Patrick Ortega, followed by Danny Dominguez, Jay Bullard, Dalton Turner, Walter Walker, Brandy Cox, Ken Matthews, and Jordan Pence. Rounding out race 13 is Michael Klessel and Shane Smith. Race 13 also had the B Superbike novice. Your top three: William Cooper, Damon McDaniel, Dustin Chacon, followed by Louis Muse, Charles Klee, Andrew Rudkiss, and David Hildebrand. Next up is race 14, lightweight twins expert. Top three is Daniel Adams, Sean Adams, Jim Witten, followed by Isaac Bauman, Jesse Smart, Rob McNaught, Cosmo Hertel, and Travis Pence. Race 14 also had lightweight twins novice. Your top two: Chandler Slagle and Dion Clark. Next up is race 15, C Superbike novice. Your top three is Philip Patterson, William Cooper, and Matthew Voss, followed by Charles Klee and David Hawes. Race 16 brought us D Superbike Expert and Novice. And Expert top three is Daniel Adams, Danny Dominguez, and Jim Witten, followed by Jesse Smart. Novice was Dion Clark and Jeff Fauci. Race 17 was A Superbike Novice. Your top three is Ronnie Grove, Mike Boyce, Matthew Voss, followed by Philip Patterson. Race 18 is A Superstock Expert. Your top three is Dustin Dominguez, Joseph Caruso, and Paul Garcia, followed by Luis Gavea, Jeff Offutt, Brad McNaught, Stephen Shakespeare, Brandy Cox, Ben Jones, and David Fellio. Rounding out race 18 is Jordan Pence, Pete Martins, and Cody Mecklenburg. Race 19 is A Superstock Novice. Your top three: Ronnie Grove, Mike Boyce, and Charles Klee. Final race for the day, race 20, is the Heavyweight Twins Expert. Top three is Danny Dominguez, Rob McNaught, and Shane Smith, followed by Dalton Turner and Ken Matthews. Race 20 also had Heavyweight Twins Novice. Top spot goes to Wesley Wrightson. And that concludes your round one results from Motorsports Ranch Houston.
If you like this episode, click the thumbs up button below. Get notified about new episodes by smashing that subscribe button and telling us what you think by leaving a comment below. I'm your host, Cliff Partee, and we'll see you next time when we continue to live one corner at a time with Partee Racing Reloaded.